Hello and welcome to Miko Microlearning. This is John Miko, and this is the first video about filter in the dynamic array series. Filter is, like XLOOKUP, one of the more powerful functions in the dynamic array series. So what we're going to do in this video is go over filter syntax, do a filter function based on a text field, a filter function based on a numeric field, and then filter a table. As you saw before, tables work very well with dynamic array functions. So as a reminder, we're going through all of the dynamic array functions. This is the first in the filter series, and we'll do another one shortly after this. So what does the filter function do? The syntax of the filter function is you give it the array that you want to filter, that you want to return, and then you give it criteria that you want to include. It also has an optional argument. What if the array is empty? The array that it's supposed to, nothing matches the filter criteria and nothing comes back. What do you want to display? So that's kind of nice. Let's go to our little example here. We have a table of employees. We have a category of their employees, their comp, their vacation days, personal days, something we use the next lookup. And I want to return only the employees that are in certain categories. I want to basically filter this range, which goes from A11 to F24, based on this category. So over here, I've placed a little drop down that has A, B, C, or D. Okay, we select what we want to return. And in H11 is where I want to return only those things in this category. Filter function is very good for this. So I'm going to go to H11 and I'm going to enter equal filter. The array that I want to filter is A11 through F24. And I want to include, and I need to give it the whole range here. Column B is where category is. So anything in B11 or B24 through B24 that matches my category up here, which is an I7. If nothing matches, I'm going to say nothing found. Because of the way I have it structured, I should be able to find something. I hit enter, and just like that, all of the category A people, it filters this list, and only those in category A. If I change it to B, obviously, or C, it'll only show me those things B, C, D. So this is nice. This gives us a way to quickly query an array. And that's based on a text field. Let's look at this. I want to return people that have a minimum comp of some value. So that is going to be the fourth column in the original array. Once again, we have a filter function. It's going to look very similar to the last one. So we are going to filter that original array, A11 through F24. And we want to include any values in column D. D is where the annual comp is. D11 through D24. That are greater than this value we're entering. So anyone greater than 75,000. And once again, I'm going to say nothing found. Okay. And I hit enter. And these are all of the folks that have comp greater than 75,000. Now, the order of returns is the original order. So Mitchell must have been first of the over 75,000 people. Lucas must have been second. And if I change this to 50,000, obviously, we're going to get more people. If I change it to, 500,000, or maybe it's 5 million, obviously I get nothing found. So I'm just going to go back to 75,000. What's really nice with dynamic array functions, and we're going to see this more in the next few videos, is when we combine them. It comes back in the order that was specified originally, but maybe I want it by that column 4. If you remember in an earlier video, we have a dynamic array function called sort that will sort an array. So I'm going to wrap around that filter a sort function, S-O-R-T, and whatever it returns, I want to sort by the fourth column, and I'm just going to do ascending order, so I don't have to specify anything here. And now this comes back, and it said it has an annual comp order, so we have lowest to highest pay, which is very, very sweet. Let's go to our use case. So in our use case, when we used XLOOKUP, we used it to return a customer and a transaction amount. Okay, we used XLOOKUP to find one thing. Well, I have a table over here. This sales detail table we've been working with has a whole bunch of data. It has row ID, order ID, and a bunch of different rows. But maybe I just want to return all the transactions for a certain customer. So that's what I want to do here. I want to return the transactions for the customer that matches this dropdown. And I create a dropdown that has all of the customers that have transactions. Okay, so once again, filter function, very nice. I don't have to worry about putting in cell references. I can just use the structure of the table. I'm going to put in here into A13. I'm going to put equal, in A13, I'm going to put equal filter. And I want to filter the sales detail table. And I want to filter the sales detail table where customer name is equal to whatever is in this box, which is 10. And if nothing's found, I'm going to say nothing found. I hit enter, and just like that, I get all of the transactions that this customer has done. Okay, 11, 11, 5, 8, 9. If I look to see another customer, this gives me all of his or her transactions. So this is another way of building a little query. Once again, I could sort it by order date. So that's the third. So I'm just going to put around here a sort, S-O-R-T, and I want it to sort by the third column, which is order date. Oops, I forgot my parenthesis. That fixed it for me. Let's see one that has multiple transactions. Okay, I'll go to 10-10632. And you notice this customer has multiple transactions. And now it has returned those in ascending order of order date. I could do descending as well. So filter is really, really nice. It returns a dynamic array based on conditions. The next video I'm going to record on filter is what if I want to filter by two conditions? And we're going to talk about and or. If it has to match two things, or it could be either. We're going to show you how to do that. It's a little bit weird because it uses Boolean logic. So we're going to have to use multiplication and addition, but I think you're really going to like it. It's one of those functions that the more you use it, the more useful it becomes. Thanks again for following. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you real soon.